All right, so I am live. Good morning. Aloha from Hawaii. My name is Rina, and welcome to my The Guys in the Biz series. And let me introduce myself first, I guess. My name is Rina, like I said. I am a Navy veteran. I am a wife. I don't have a picture here with my husband. A mom. I don't know if you can see it, and also a digital business owner and a full time nurse as well. So, like I said, today's series is The Guys in the Biz, where I invite and highlight the gentlemen in our business. Fun fact, even though this is a female dominated business, our founders are actually two amazing gentlemen. And my own mentor, shout out to my mentor and coach, Coach Franco, is a gentleman and he is doing very, very well in this business. Before I go on, let me just go to my phone real quick and that way we can share this. I have an amazing guest, by the way. Where's my mouse? Hold on a second. Let me play a little bit of music while I go to my phone. If I can find it. 1 second. And I think last time I played rock. This time I'm gonna do, I don't know. It says Feeding the Ducks. We'll listen to this one real quick. So to my guests, if you want, you can go ahead and share this go live on your phones, whatever you need to do. Let's give it a few seconds and then I'll let you in. Let's see. Are we live? Yeah. To my guests, I don't know, check your Facebook. I feel like it's not going live on my personal page. Something's going on with Facebook today for some reason. Give me a thumbs up if you see it go live. I think I see it myself now. Thumbs up? Okay, give me 1 sec. Second, 1 second is getting longer. Give me 1 second of it. Well, there's some technical problem on my phone, I think, but we'll go on. That won't stop us from doing our go live. Let me just stop this music and let me have my guests come in. They're all the way from Oregon, but they all do have a ties in Hawaii. This is Joe, or he goes by Z, because there's so many Joes in the world, you know, a typical Joe, and his wife, Mercy. I'm not going to say your last name because I don't want to murder your last name. I'll have you guys say it, okay?
Greetings. I'm Joe, or AKA Z. Last name is Zbylut. That's
yeah.
Don't want to butcher that.
I don't want to murder it. I might say Zbylut.
I've heard it all.
Yes.
No offense. Yes, please introduce yourselves. And by the way, thank you. Really, I'm really grateful for coming to join me this morning.
Yes, I'm Joe, aka Z, and we're from USA, Oregon, USA, and I grew up all over the place. My dad was in the military, Navy, so I was born here, traveled all over the place. So I have no place to call home, no hometown. So.
Yes. By the way, yes, good morning, everyone from Oregon, USA. Yes, thank you, sis, for inviting us. It's an honor and a blessing to be here with you. My name is Mercy, yes, and my husband is my business partner now. I am a former educator, and I've been here in this business 3 years plus, and I'm loving every bit of it. I'm actually now a full-time mompreneur after working 16 long years because of this amazing business. Thank you, sis.
Yes. So I'm going to ask this. What is your favorite place, Z?
Right behind me.
Oh, where is that? For those the ones who don't know it, let us know what it is.
That is the Philippines. That is the Mayon volcano in Albay province. That's a very beautiful cone-shaped volcano.
And
Yes.
you guys were just telling me you have a house overlooking that volcano, correct?
Yeah, in fact, I took that photo from the rooftop at our house.
Wow. Oh, I might reach out to you guys when I go to the
Yes.
Philippines.
You're very welcome, sis.
Come on over. We'll
Yes.
be
Ayan, wala
there.
na. No shame, no shame over here inviting myself.
We'll be waiting for you there.
Oh,
Plenty
anyway,
room.
yeah, yes. Of course, we have to talk about Hawaii. Where did you guys live in Hawaii before?
Uh, lived on the Big Island,
Mhm.
Hilo. I lived there for 10 years.
Oh,
But prior to that, I lived in Oahu in the early 80s.
yeah.
Of course, Mercy, she was there from 2007 to 2013.
And then you moved
Yes.
to Oregon, finally calling
Yes.
it Hawaii. Where did you guys live in Hawaii? Sorry, I'm putting. Okay, there you go. All right, so let's go straight to the questions. Like I said, I keep this casual whenever I do a go live, um, and I always ask the heart of this business. Actually, I call it the heart. And look at us wearing red. We didn't even
Yes.
talk about wearing red, but it is truly the heart of this business is our whys. Like I know Mercy has been in the business for 3 years. I'm gonna put you a little bit on the side, Mercy, but because I'm gonna talk to Joe, but we'll
Yes.
see. So and from what I heard from Mercy, you kind of just joined the business. Is it this year or last year?
It was this year,
This year.
right? This
What?
year? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna ask one question. I'm gonna change the thing. Were you a skeptical spouse?
I definitely was. I'm not going
Oh,
to hide it. I was very skeptical.
oh wow.
The reason why I changed my mind was because she was making money, and that changed my mind. I mean,
As simple as that.
that's honesty right there.
It's funny how you said that because it was just recently, I think. Sorry, we're changing topic. It was just recently, couple probably last week or couple weeks ago. Because my husband, he's not skeptical, um, but he doesn't. Let's just say he does his. It's not for him because he loves his job. That's the difference between me and him. That's another topic. It's actually my ad. He loves his job. He loves what he does, and so he supports me, but he won't do the business yet. I'm calling it to the universe. He will join me. I'm pretty sure soon. But no. So I finally told him, like, I kind of told him how much I will be making this month, and it's like, oh, you should. I wish I recorded the look in his eyes. Like, yeah, that's how much I make. Like, but anyway, going back to the why. So you said because you're finally seeing the money, but do you have like a personal reason why you finally decided?
I have three reasons why.
Okay.
One right here, the background,
Yeah.
and of course,
I was her.
oh yeah, she's number one.
Oh man.
But thank you.
Uh, and the other reason is he's at school right now, but my son, I want to be there for him. Uh, there's so many times I've missed out on watching him succeed in his taekwondo classes and belt promotions, and I at work. So that's my biggest reason.
Yeah. And now that you talk about that, yes, most of us in this business, for the ones that have children, that's that's it. Like it's our family because we missed a lot. Like I was gonna think about this because tomorrow my son has a wrestling. My teenager has wrestling tomorrow, but I'm scheduled for work because I work every other weekend.
Gotcha.
But things happen for a reason because I'm speaking it to the. I'm actually saying it live. I was gonna, but he told. Anywho, there's a story. I'm going to work tomorrow. That's what the story ends. But but I'm not missing out on anything. I'm just gonna say it like that. but I'm still going to work tomorrow. But yes, we do, and I have missed a few wrestlings like that he played a couple years ago when he was sophomore, or yeah. But I made sure last year that I go to all of his wrestling games, even though it's a long day. But I wanted to be there to support him. And then I don't know if your son ever asked, because my son always, not always, but a lot of times he asks like, why do I have to go to work on a weekend? My little one, I'm talking about my little one. And I'm like, what do I say? And yes, um Mercy, I'm pretty sure that's also, and you were vocal about this too, that's also the reason why. And for us immigrants, it's common for us to have that reason also of our families in the Philippines.
Right. That's totally right. Yeah. It was actually more on a wake up call to me back in 2020
Mm,
because I settled for my job. I thought my job that was gonna be my, I'm gonna retire on this. Like what? That's my kind of thinking before, and I thought I could never done anything else more than it. So that's but yes, things happen for a reason. I was on furlough for 3 months. I had that moment of silence, and that moment I realized that there has to be more than this, and uh, the importance of having that quality time with our kids because time is precious. They grow so fast.
yeah.
So that's when all the realization in my mind, and also it triggers me that how important to have multiple income streams, like what you said, as an immigrant, it's our happiness to be able to help our family in the Philippines, right? Even though they don't ask for help, if we know that they need help,
I,
it's our as an instinct that we know we have, kind of like it's not a responsibility, but it's our culture that we gotta help them and things
mhm.
like that. So yeah, so that's when all those imaginations started, and I did not know that this business existed that time. I never had an idea that online business like this amazing online business existed. So that's when it all started. So my biggest why, yes, my son, that I realized that I miss so much precious moments with him,
Mhm.
because when I live in the morning, my husband, he works overnight, and I realized, that he didn't have enough sleep. Then I have to wake him up. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Bye. I'm gonna leave. And that moment, my son needs me. So it breaks my heart as a mom. I did not know. I thought that was the way of life. That I have to go work. My husband has to stay. Then we reverse at the end of the day, say hi and bye. So that's when all the realization. Then I during the pandemic, then I saw all these how online business world booming online. So that's when it all started. So
Yeah.
thank you, sis.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, same thing. I actually saw this business back in 2020, I think before the pandemic or after the pandemic, but I was skeptical. Two people actually messaged me, and when they started asking for my email, that's when I was like, nah, I shied away. And I posted about this. Sometimes I wish I started at that time, but I know that timing is everything. I didn't need it at that time yet in my life. So I'm gonna share to you. I don't know if the people that are watching. By the way, if you're watching or if you're gonna watch the replay, please leave a comment. Let us know where you are joining us from. But yes, um, it's a good timing for me. I don't want to get emotional, but basically, my nanay, it was the first one who passed away. This was during the pandemic, and she was in the Philippines. It was an unexpected death. I couldn't go home, sis, or NC. I
Oh,
couldn't go home because pandemic at that time it was so strict, and that's when, like you said, time is really precious. You never how do I say this? Everyone, all of us say this all the time. Time is precious, precious. Life is precious. Time is short. Life is short. But you never really get to feel the meaning of that until something happened to you or
right.
something personal
Mhm.
happened to you. Because we say that all the time. It's easy to write it, diba? Like, but it's different when you actually feel it. And
Right.
so when I joined this, when I saw it last year, it wasn't because I needed it. It's because I wanted
Yes.
to.
Yes.
Kumbaga, I wanted that time so bad. Like at that time, my mindset was like, if I can only go back to the time, but now it's changing. My mindset is now changing to where I can move forward and do
Right.
the changes.
Yes.
Things at some point in our lives, I know you're still young. At some point, oh hi, whoever's watching us, I cannot see it on my computer. I can see it on my phone. Welcome to our page. We are broadcasting live, and oh, that's my camera. I'm looking at my phone. I'm just kidding. We're
Yeah.
broadcasting live from Hawaii and Oregon. Where was
Yes.
I going with this one time? So yes, so with this business, our mindset changes. It's
Right.
so amazing. Like, and I was talking to my husband about this last night, and I even cried about it. It's more personal because it's our private talk. So I'm opening up more to my husband about my journey with this as we end this year, my journey with this business, because it's not just about the money. It's not.
Yes. It's more than that. Yes.
It's
Mhm.
more than that.
Yeah.
And for the people, and like I said, we didn't know that this existed. And we've always thought that we can just work until we die,
Until we retire, right?
until we retire. Sometimes you don't even get your retirement money because some people something happens to them. They don't even get to experience or get a
Right.
taste of their retirement, because
Yes.
I've seen that happen personally, like from someone that I know.
Mhm.
But yes, to the people who are watching us, this exists, and it's not a scam, and it's not, like I said, if you were to try this, do it because you want to, not because you need to, because there's a difference between those two things. If you want to do it, you will you will stay in this, and no matter what. But if you think that just because you need it, you won't put your 100% in, right?
Right. Yeah. And I could really relate to you. Like you were skeptical at the beginning. At that moment too that I saw this 2020, I was more on doubt on myself that time.
Mm.
So that's why I didn't jump in. I waited, and I wish I did it sooner. But there's a way of like perfect timing as well, like what you said. So I waited until 2021 until like I really, really have to do something different if I want something different happen. Yes, because if there's no change that we do, there's no change if nothing changes, like what I always heard. So we
And
gotta change it.
yeah, and Z is being quiet. I feel like you need to talk, man.
Yes,
I'm just
yes,
kidding. No,
Yeah.
has,
Just
has
listening.
anything changed in your mindset? Like, has she kind of like, do you do? Because you know what I'm talking about. When you're in this business, for the ones who are business partners, are the mindset is really a big thing in this one. Has that changed your? Has this business changed your mindset, Z? Because this is about you. You know, it's not about me and Mercy.
Right, right. I was just trying to figure out when I'm going to step in.
Come on in. The floor is yours.
So my mindset has changed to the point where I am looking at how to uh, expand on this business, basically, like how to help people, how to get people into our business.
yes. Help people.
Yeah,
Yes,
helping
explore
Smart.
that.
people.
Yes,
Give
So
them, tell them there's options out there.
yes,
yes, I want to scream that. Like my first priority right now, actually, in this business is my family.
Mhm.
I wanna let them know that, because they follow me, friends, my close friends, my families, because they're. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about this again. I'm gonna say it out loud. They're the biggest naysayers, right?
Mhm.
They are the biggest naysayers, and it pains me. It hurts me. Not to where I am mad or whatnot, but I'm kind of like, I wish you could see the potential. That's my wish. It's just, I don't care about making money, but I want them to see the potential at least. But even that, I'm not gonna talk crap, but yeah, but that's me. I wanna scream and I wanna say, I'm like, please just come and take a look at the potential, because there are so many things we can say on our live, on our go live, because it's part of our business, it's part of our rules and regulations for our business. We do have rules and regulations that we follow.
Mhm.
We cannot just say all the things that we see in this business privately, right? So
Right.
Right.
that's the
Mhm.
thing. But this opportunity really is like the best. And
It
like
is.
you said, we are here to help. And like, I have an OFW cousin. I know it's already 8:20. I feel like I'm the only one talking, Z, but at least you started the conversation. So my cousin is an OFW. She's been working in Saudi for 30 years. So imagine how many milestones has she missed.
Wow.
We actually talk about it. And every time I do go live, I feel like I always highlight her, because I want to convince her before she retires
Mhm.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
that she should start before she even goes home to the Philippines. But,
Yes.
you
And
know, yeah,
mhm.
go ahead, sis.
And the beauty of this business is you can start it while you're still working. You don't have to stop what you're currently doing. Like when I started, I was working and I do this like an hour before my son wakes up in the morning because I really want that change. I realized I didn't want to stay to look at myself in the next 5 years in the same exact situation that like I'm always hurrying up in the morning. I'm always like running around, not even enough time with my son. I can't even cook for my husband before he go to work,
Yeah.
Same,
right? So
same.
where is the wife there? Where is the mom? So I want to be a mom that I envisioned before. I promised myself to be the best mom my son could ever have. But how can I do that when I always like running around? Like I feel like I don't own my time anymore. I have, you know. So yes, all those realization in my heart. Really, yes, yes. So
Yes. And um I my vision before actually was, I like I said, it's inspired by my cousin. I also have a nephew who is, I think, also in Saudi Arabia. There he's also a nurse. I'm also trying to convince him to look at this business, because why do you have to go to other country to work? Because they don't make enough money in the Philippines. That's another topic right there. A
Yes.
total different topic right there. But yes, where was my topic? See, sometimes I lose my mind. What was I talking about? Oh, she's inspiration. So the OFWs, there are so many OFWs out there. So that means, for the ones who don't know, people from the Philippines go to other countries to work for someone
Yeah.
while they leave their children, their families in the Philippines, and they miss out. I already know someone who's missing out on Christmas because they can go home. Even us, people who work here in the US, in the Canada, somewhere else, they can go to the Philippines for Christmas. Like my sister-in-law, they won't let her go to the Philippines because of seniority for Christmas. The seniority people, they get the Christmas
Mhm.
vacation, but the ones who have only been there for a few years, sorry, no can go.
You're at the bottom. You gotta
You're at
work
the
your way
bottom
up.
of the pit. So
See,
sorry.
at least with this business, you have the flexibility to travel,
yes,
and
that's right.
it works. Everything works in the background. That's the beauty part of that about this business.
Yes.
That
While
flexibility.
we were doing go live, I just got a message from someone about the business. So, like I said, I wish I took a picture of it when it showed on my phone. But so like I said, we're only gonna keep it. I wish we can talk for like an hour. Like this is like good conversation, but we can probably do an episode number.
Episode 2, yeah.
There's
Yes.
we will definitely. But for the ones we didn't talk about this business, because this is what we weren't here for that. But you can definitely, for the ones who know Z or Joe and Mercy, you can go to their website. What's your guys' website? Each websites.
Oh, it's going to be mercyzbylut.com. That's
Spell the last D.
myzbylet.com.
Yes.
Hindi po balot. Just kidding.
No bolot.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Um,
I heard that one too.
I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't get offended, okay? And for the ones who know me, my website is rnrinabn.com. before we close this, I really love our conversation because we bring out some good stuff. I feel like we covered the ones that I wanted to cover and more actually. What trigger? I think it's already been answered. The trigger. It's basically your time with your son,
Family. Yeah,
family,
family.
family time. And I
Yeah.
already, yeah, talk about it. My trigger was the death actually of my parents back to back. That was my trigger, and inspiration at the same time. And as we change our future, we definitely can change our future.
That's right.
Any last message from you both, or any mantra that you guys do together, or whatever you want to share?
I got one. For
Okay.
those who are afraid of joining the business, all you have to do is try. Yes. Just try. Just believe in yourself and you'll succeed. That's my message.
That's right, right. For me, if you find yourself craving for freedom, if you find yourself asking yourself, where did the time go at the end of the day? And if you find yourself tired of missing precious moments with your family, those are the signs that you have to check this business, nothing to lose,
That's
and
right.
will help you.
And we're gonna end with the questions I ask. Why? What is your why? Why
My
do you?
why. My why? Right there. Right here. Right there. And my son.
Yep.
Those are my three whys.
Yes, yes, yes. So
Yeah.
anyone who's watching this, what is your why? All right. Thank you again. Thank you for joining me. I hope the people who will join us or watching us, thank you for watching us, George and Nancy. I
Hi,
hope you're
guys.
still watching us.
Thank you for
I can't
watching.
see you guys' thing, but yes, thank you, thank you. Can we say aloha together?
Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha!
Aloha.
All right, I'm gonna end this real quick. You hang tight, you guys. If I can find my mouse again, hold on a second. Oh, gee, and end.